Picture this. You're on the phone with your spouse, you're scared, you confess to something serious. You ask, "Is someone listening?" They say no, but a police officer is in the room. That's not just betrayal, it's a legal battleground. Welcome to Yokie v. State, a Florida case that tests the limits of marital privilege and the meaning of privacy. Ralph Eric Yokie was charged with 3 crimes. 1. Burglary of his mother-in-law's home. 2. Theft of items from that residence. 3. Theft of his wife's car. He pled nolo contendere, no contest, but reserved the right to appeal one key issue: whether a phone conversation between him and his wife, overheard by a police officer, should have been excluded under marital communications privilege. Here's what happened. Yokie called his wife Kim from a payphone, asking her to pick him up. She returned the call from home and invited Officer Kelly to listen in. During the call, Yokie admitted to the burglary, but he also asked Kim multiple times, "Is someone listening?" No, she denied it every time. Let's break down marital privilege in common law. Spousal testimonial privilege lets a spouse refuse to testify against their partner. Marital communications privilege protects confidential conversations between spouses during marriage, but both have limits. If someone else hears the conversation, it may lose protection. If the speaker suspects someone is listening but continues, courts must assess intent. The privilege survives divorce, but only applies to confidential communications. The appellate court ruled that Yokie's conversation was privileged. Despite his suspicions, he relied on Kim's denials and believed the call was private. Officer Kelly's presence, unknown to Yokie, meant the conversation should have been excluded for the first 2 charges. For law students, Yokie v. State is a masterclass in evidentiary nuance. It shows how courts weigh suspicion, intent, and context when applying privilege. For everyday citizens, it's a reminder: marital privacy isn't automatic. If you want protection, you have to preserve confidentiality, especially when law enforcement is involved. Marital privilege is powerful, but fragile, and Yokie v. State shows how courts balance privacy, procedure, and punishment. For more case briefs and creative law study tools, subscribe to 99 Rights Online. Let's make the law make sense together.